Oh mein Gott, I am live. Hello, Mill. Thank you for the bean. Um, After what feels like forever, I am back to play VLR. I feel bad for having abandoned it for this long. I also don't only feel bad for abandoning it for this long, I feel like I have forgotten a lot of things that were important. But I do remember that last we left off, I had like just finished a part of her story, so at least we're not in the middle of something and I'm forgetting things. Oh god. I'm sorry. I think all of the streams I've cancelled in the last 2 weeks where I've been feeling were VLR. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things now. If not, wait. Wait. I am seeing something that needs to be fixed in my OBS. I'm fixing things. I fix things. Well, what I was saying, hopefully I'll get back into the swing of, streaming VLR, but, if that doesn't happen, that's fine in the long sense of things. If I end up not wanting to, if I decide that, sorry, my mind is all over the place because I'm fixing things, but, if I end up deciding that maybe it will be better for me to play VLR off stream, that's okay. I'm sorry for leaving it if that does happen, but you guys can watch it on YouTube or something. Okay, there, I fixed it. Wonder if anybody noticed what I just did. Anyways, yeah, Yuzu does what Yuzu wants, and right now Yuzu wants to play VLR, but who knows if Yuzu wants to do that forever, because it is a long-ass game. I don't know if I want to do that for like months on end. Maybe I want to play something else. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But for today, I play VLR. Is the game showing up? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. So, for a quick recap, right? VLR, Virtue's Last Award, is the second series in the Zero Escape trilogy, which is an escape room visual novel trilogy. We are playing as Sigma. We are the Sigma male. Sigma and Sigma in a group of 9 people is trapped in a warehouse and he has to escape. The only way out is through a door. This door will only open if you accumulate 9 points, the points you get by playing a game, which is happening behind a locked door. To unlock the door, you need to basically solve an escape room and find the key. That's the gist of it. Oh, I guess it's gonna play the beginning cutscene, but I don't want that, so stop it. Why do people betray each other? That's the whole point of the game. You betray people. There's a whole bunch of other lore that is happening. I think the important things to keep in mind are that Sigma and Phi have some sort of connection. Like, they know each other, kind of. What I've gathered is that they both have the ability to jump between timelines. And Phi remembers and Sigma does not, is what I've gathered. I think that's important. What else is important is that Dio is evil. And he snuck into the game, as per his own statements. I think that's like the most important bits to keep in mind. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's continue. So, the only ending I've got so far is still... Hello? Oh, it's starting anew. Right, because I just ended one. Is still the Dio ending. Also, let me know if it's too loud. Which was a doozy to get. In the last ending that I got, I was paired up with Kay, and, well, I was paired up with Kay, it was this one, and, well, what was it? He had 6 points, and I had 5, I think, and he convinced me to ally. That's the game, by the way, the game. You have to choose to ally or betray somebody. That's literally like you press a button that says ally or betray, and then depending on what everybody voted, you get points. It's the prisoner's dilemma, basically. Anyways, Kay convinced me to ally, and by promising he would do the same. And I love Kay with all of my heart, and you know, he also allied, and he did not get 9 points, and he didn't unlock the door and leave us all behind. Mm-hmm. He didn't. Nope. He didn't. Don't just ignore this. He didn't. he didn't. So I don't know what is gonna change here, right? I'm still gonna be choosing the same thing, and he's gonna be choosing ally also. Well, I mean, I'll feel bad having to betray him since, you know, he chose ally last time, obviously. But you know, I have to explore all the options, you know? That has nothing to do with Kay doing anything, since last time he definitely didn't get 9 points, and definitely stayed with us, and definitely didn't open the door and leave us all behind to die.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay, all jokes aside, since Kay and I both voted betray, that means we both get 0 points, I think. There he is, so sexy. Yes, they both betrayed. They betrayed. And we betrayed. Wow! Damn, Luna! Oh no! Oh no, Luna's dead. Right, I was like, well, Luna's the only person who allied. No, Luna's dead. Right, at this point in time, Luna and Alice are dead, by the way. Yes, this is all the same as last time, and we didn't get any points. So, we're basically on the same level as Phi. So you pick betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
I only did it because I chose ally and you left. But I still love you. You know what? I understand. I understand. If I had the choice, and this wasn't a video game where I was trying to explore all the options, I would also have done the same. I'm still hurt, but I understand. And you're still sexy to me. Okay, yeah. I guess that's fair. Oops. If I had, then we'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Okay, now you're lying. Okay, now you're lying.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well, rightly so. Oh, that hurts.
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
And you did just betray. I'm just saying, you did just betray. Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. His little smile. It's so cute.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
Oh, that's kind of hot. The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose betray too, huh? You just picked ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that? There's no way Clover would have chosen ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP. Are you an idiot or something?
Yeah, are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off.
Because she's dead. Oh, right. If you reach 0 points, you die, by the way. The bracelet that all of them are wearing, this one here. Oh, he is gripping his waist, huh? If you reach 0 points, it ejects you with a poison and you die. The bracelet only comes up if you leave or if you're dead, which is why it's okay because Luna is already dead.
No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
And Quark is missing, that's right.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, whoa. Nobody's saying that.
Yeah, maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage
Can I skip
of the
this?
star keys.
Nope.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Right, so the smartest move would be to just get the star keys and then play the Ambidex game as often as we need to get everyone to 9 BP and then we can leave. But obviously, we do have a villain in our midst. So, that is unlikely to work out. Also, 2 people are dead and 1 is missing. Also that. As many times as we want, huh? Can I skip this? Nope. And that means we can play the AB game over and over using these star keys, right?
So it would seem.
Alright, well, where do we find them? Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. Map animations. There are 3 wide doors in the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We still got more than 80 minutes until it happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Looks like they've been shuffled around again. The whole colors thing I'm just not gonna explain. Just go with the flow, you know. Just trust that it makes sense because that's what I'm doing. Looks like I'm a blue solo. Oh, is that the first time Sigma's been a solo? Was he a solo in... like, in here too? No, wait, in here too? In here too? Oh, right, that time we got out. Never mind. Whoops. God, this is hard to navigate. I guess we won't know. You paid no attention to the colors most of the time. Me neither. I just think it's interesting. But I think he wasn't a solo. I think he got paired with Phi, if I remember correctly, but I might be wrong.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
Ooh!
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Oh, why did she pronounce cyan like that? Cyan? What did she say?
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well.
Oh, how nice, they're paired together.
Both of them are yellow pairs.
Then, what color is Quark? Blue, right?
He's a red solo.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. Oops.
In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But souls can group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow,
Oh,
and
okay,
cyan.
I understand. Actually, I don't, but whatever.
Magenta is a mix of red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow is a mix of red and green.
Mm-hmm.
Cyan is a mix of blue and green.
Mm-hmm.
So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
Sure. I see. So I'm blue, so I'd have to go with... yellow? Who was yellow? Was that Phi and K? That's my ideal outcome.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
Oh, right. Luna was still alive in the other timeline at this point, right? And then Dio went at some point. No, wait. Clover and or Dio, we're not sure, went at some point and killed her. That's right.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I killed him?
Yes, I do, in fact.
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
It's crazy I still don't have a suspicion on, like, anything except for who the killer is. But I know that Dio is not Zero Senior, so I know that those two are separate. Right? At least one of the killings was done by Dio. I'm 100% sure of that. But like in 999, like when I played, I don't know, 1 or 2 runs of the game, I had like my suspicions on like people I didn't trust and who I thought Zero was and all that stuff. I think I've interacted with Temyoji and Quark the least. I don't think Quark would be Zero Senior, though he is missing, but What was it in the other game where everybody died? Was that the other game where everybody died? At least one of the games. We found Quark and Temyoji carried an unconscious Quark who had lost his bracelet outside. Or what, did Quark have 9 points on his bracelet? Or did Temyoji get 9 points and carry Quark outside? Something like that. Temyoji and Quark left. I don't think K is Zero, just simply because I think he's too sexy. Sigma and Phi I don't think are Zero either. Dio isn't Zero. And both Luna and Alice are dead. Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. Only we're, I don't know, unconscious for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with K. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I think he should do it. I think it would be very sexy.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
Yeah, no one wants to go with Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
Nice, Phi, taking one for the team. I appreciate it. Thank you.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Yippee! Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you're okay. It's more than okay. I'm so happy that you chose me. Oh my gosh. Mwah! You're happy for me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
Alright, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
At least that's with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Well, that was pretty civil, all things considered. Where did we find the key that could have unlocked K? That was in the Golem Bay. I don't remember behind which door that is. There's no one in the infirmary. Or could I look at the map? That's not helpful. Was it this one? Was it behind the green door? So, am I... Kay gonna pass through there? I think red was the pantry, maybe. Maybe. And blue security? God, I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, I've been kind of snotty. I've had some phlegm. And I've been a bit coffee, so... Coffee, ha 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 ha, like the drink. Oh no, I've been coughing a bit. So, you will have to put up with this today. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here.
Haha, the dead body, you mean?
Technically, at least. The old woman.
I wouldn't say, well, I guess it is someone, huh? I mean... dead body... Like, practically speaking, just an object. It's still a dead body. Oh yeah, I just forgot about the corpse in the room. You've heard about the elephant in the room. Now get ready for a corpse in the room. She was lying silently on the bed, furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Ah! Wristband! My theory! Dio murdered her, and took her wristband and put it on himself. Does that mean he's technically free from any of the penalties of the wristband? Since it's already, like, not active? Well, or does the wristband still inject the poison? Even if it's worse, technically dead. Interesting. I'll write that down. That Dio's technically exempt from the penalty. Or Dio could be exempt from the penalty. Add that to my notes. Dio... maybe... penalties. Okay. Wait a minute, look at our wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this part. Some reason! Gee, I wonder what that could be.
Maybe she had something on her wrist.
Like, I wonder what she could have had on her left wrist. Gee.
A watch, perhaps.
Stop! A watch.
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know, it just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Okay, I thought you were smarter than this. Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some? Jesus Christ, that took them a while. Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Well, we have an old man also, so... Okay. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet?
He put it on because it's Dio! I'm cracking this wide open, alright? Okay. I say, the old woman, definitely killed by Dio. He did the whole move the AB room thing and tossed the knife away. Then someone else found the knife. Maybe someone else. Jury's still out for that. Someone else found the knife. Or maybe... No, someone else didn't find the knife. Alice found the knife. We know this. Alice found the knife, suspected Luna. Alice then got killed by who we don't know. It could very well be Luna. The killer took the knife from her, stabbed her with it, and left the knife in her body. When we all discovered Alice's body, I'm sorry, I'm talking about like 15 different timelines. When we all discovered Alice's body, Dio noticed the knife was his, and not wanting to be framed for the murder, snuck back and stole the knife back from her body. Huh? 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 It all makes sense. The old woman, killed by Dio, for sure, 100%.
We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
It's because he's wearing it. Then that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary doors would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still.
Dio did it. I know it. For sure.
Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running out with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
Welcome, Karmishi. Hello, yes, we are playing more VLR. I'm cracking the whole case wide open, or at least one of the cases. You like woman? You like boob? You like big funny robot man? You have all those. And also it's Danganronpa. Exactly! So true. Except the woman who had a boob, the woman with the boobage is dead. And you're telling me they're probably wearing it.
Correct.
Luminol! Luminol, Luminol, Luminol! Who did react? Who reacted? Who reacted? Yes, Alice did. Whose wrist reacted to Luminol? Was it? It was Dio. Yes! Dio killed the old woman! I'm cracking it fucking open! So, in the timeline where everyone is dead, what happened was probably that Kay made the connection, sprayed everyone's bracelet with a luminol, and Dio's reacted, and then they got into a fight, and that's how they both ended up dead, maybe. Okay, I'm writing that down, Dio. Kill. Old woman. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Thank you. I'm rambling, it's probably not gonna make sense. She's dead, Dio killed her, that's it.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us?
No.
Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words.
I have a feeling we're about to hear them again.
But in any event,
Oh.
Once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant.
Dio.
For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
Dio. But why would someone do that? Because they are a clone terrorist who was sent here to infiltrate the game and cause some kind of outcome. I tried looking for VLR, but it's only Zero Junior's moments on YouTube. And all you found was videos about a poorly animated game that's meant to be the sequel to VLR. Zero Time Dilemma? I haven't seen a lot of it, actually. I think just the Steam page. I don't remember how it looks.
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here.
We all know Dio's kinda crazy.
But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet, the killer still should have blood on it. Dio looks like every generic jester supervillain in any anime ever. Dio looks like he could be out of, like, Hunter x Hunter.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding.
Sigma, please tell me you're not this stupid.
The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off.
Sigma, please tell me that your brain is not this pee-pee-poo-poo small.
Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
Come hither, fool. Sigma, please tell me you're not Junpei. They're both dumb. They have many things in common. Most notably being that they are both dumb. So you're saying they cleaned it. That's exactly what he's saying, Sigma.
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Is this a timeline where we went through the what's it called, the rec room? Because then we would know of the luminal. Yes, they also try the protagonist role. So true. Yes! We know of it. Okay. I know how we can I can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminal. It doesn't matter how well they clean it, there should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work.
Oh yeah, Kay also knows of the luminal because we went through that room together. Eesh.
We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
So, Temyoji had also figured that out? Borb, indeed, that's what I let loose. So Temyoji had also figured that out. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Burp, I will do one for you. Him. You're welcome. First, we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Aha. We're cracking it wide open. So we're gonna identify Dio as killer, most likely. Well, it could also be... It's also very possible that something else happens now that will interrupt us from finding out that Dio is the killer. But I know. In my mouth. Fuchsia? It's the color. Whoops, I clicked out of the game. It makes me pink, basically. It's the redeem that make me pink. I couldn't think of a good pun with yuzu and pink or like magenta, or the best thing I could come up with was fuchsia. That's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But 2 of them are open. It looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Super Yulu. But that's just me regularly. Gollum Bay! The key! The key! The key! Or was that in the safe? Does someone else have it? Or have they not investigated this place yet? It's the key! The key! The key! The key! Oh, the robots aren't down. So they haven't investigated this place, so the key is still there? Huh. What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Listen, I'm excited! I know the key to unlock Kay's robot suit is in here. Or was, at some point. Nothing. He's not here either. Oh, it's open. Bean! Hello, Lex! Welcome, 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 welcome. Where would you like the bean? I don't like that the, audio stops when I click out of the game, but whatever. On my head. Your wish is my command. There you go. Is this to your liking? Hey Kay, how's it going over there? Kay, can you hear me? Oh, he found the key, didn't he? Kay was bent over with his back to me. With his back to me? Oh my god. Peering underneath a thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's
Yes.
empty. Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
I don't know if I trust that. Now that I know that Kay is perfectly capable of lying to me, I don't know if I trust that. I think Kay just found the key to unlock his robot suit and is lying to me about it. Yeah, he's talking cap. Was it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking.
Okay, isn't this game 7? Yes, he is! He's so sexy!
Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Good question also, but still. Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Fi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center.
So this door opened up afterwards.
The nameplate on this door says this is the Gollum Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled.
Yes, Clover is a pink cave girl now.
If Dio, Fi, and Clover did not open the safe, who did?
Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. Treatment center. Did I get treated for being a simp? So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door? Yuzu, what happens if someone redeems the Nyazu and Yusha at the same time? Do the cat ears turn pink too? No. No, unfortunately not. I can only be cat or pink at once. I can't be both. I'm not capable of being a pink cat. I'm very sorry to disappoint.
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. Jellyfish. Those are the important experiments. I know. I appreciate you asking. That safe was closed. Just now, that safe that we saw, that was closed. Did Dio lie about which room he'd been through? But then, Phi and Clover must have been in on the lie. Huh? Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment
What
pods
are
Dio mentioned.
those? The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it. Well? Oh my god! We found him! Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet, it's... oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
I can't. What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug. Yes! 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 Touch the K. Or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
What? Why?
No idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Quark has Radical 6? Yeah, we couldn't hug 7 and 999. We couldn't touch 7. Gotta touch K. He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
I'm not saying that I lied for Miyoshi. Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...
No. I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that alright?
Yeah. Sure. Oh, that's his disease, I see. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens when he wakes up? If he wakes up. Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse.
Oh no, okay, you're being so suspicious. You're being so suspicious, but I love you so much.
I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Whew. Bing, 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 bing. Warehouse B. For but.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
That sounds like they split up. Y'all split up? We're supposed to be in pairs. This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
Uh-oh.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
sure did.
Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably.
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him.
Dio looks like he'd be in the Greatest Showman. He does, actually, yes. He looks like he would be the Greatest Showman. Lux, you like the map because it gives the implication that someone is tracking all of our movements? Ooh! And someone probably is. Wow, I hadn't thought about that. I like the map because it gives me time to take a sippy of my drink.
Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found?
Nope, we found more.
The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There is something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
Someone's trying to home a controlled strike onto my position? No! No, don't home a controlled strike onto my position. Aha, you're so sexy. I see. Then what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
I'll service you.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
Ah! I deserved that. No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.
Am I leading them back to the rec room? Is that what's happening?
Huh.
Yes, I am. Okay. Thank you. I perform a very integral service.
This is the rec room.
Yes, it is.
Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
I said nothing and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was a luminol. I reached and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Show me how much of a big boy you are. Prove it. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah, I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. Thank you. That wasn't necessarily horny. I just said he had to prove how much of a big boy he is. Site that doesn't have a display on it. Come on, you're really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean.
Thank you. Alright. Okay, alright, yeah, okay. Okay, I make things horny, okay. Okay, I concede, okay. You got me there.
What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
I am perfectly programmed to make everything horny, you're right. No, you're fine, Kay. Your basic is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. Thanks. Thanks. Jesus. Yeah, I was thinking it. Shut up! I am being bullied. Oh my god. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fai stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah. Just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh. Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Tough Lux, Horny Police. That's a movie! That sounds like a movie. It sounds like it should be a movie. Title of a movie is what I mean. You know? Mothman, the Horny Police? I'd watch that. Don't see anything glowing. Vice bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Just show it to me. Come on, Dio. We don't have time for this.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Oh, like hell you are.
Oh, he knows he's caught. He knows he's trapped like a rat.
I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then just show me your arm.
No, you don't get to order me around. I have rights.
This is a free country. As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill him. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Oh my god! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Dio, kill old woman! I'll circle it to make sure that I know it's true. His bracelet's glowing. Kinda hot. How Kay was like on top of Dio, like, you know, subduing him. Kinda hot. And that means
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No, you don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fai what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they wiped off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well?
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it.
Yippee!
I killed the old bitch and took her.
Jeez! Why?
Are you Zero?
No, I was under orders. I was sent here to to do something.
Because Dio is a Myrmidian clone terrorist, and he was sent here by the Myrmidians to do something for the Myrmidians. To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives? No, I don't think he killed them. I don't think he did.
Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I think he just killed the old woman.
I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Yeah, but once you've confessed to one murder, you might as well confess to the others as well.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow.
I'll restrain him. I think Dio needs to relax a bit, you know, get a load in this guy.
If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where will you put him? I know somewhere to put him.
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Oh, that's horrible!
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Man, what if he has claustrophobia? Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah? You'll be a good boy? Dio? Yeah, I think you're onto something. Okay, let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
Thank you. I'm gonna let you out when the white door is open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing.
I need a mega bonk redeemed. like fart reverb, but bonk reverb. I wonder if that's a thing. I'll look for it.
Let go!
Oh, he's gonna grab weapons. He's gonna attack.
Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this! Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please! No, you can't!
Is he okay? I guess we just fucking wrestled him into there.
Open this fucking thing!
His voice being muffled is a great effect.
I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so.
You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
Yeah, the muffle on his voice. I fucking love it. That's such a good choice. Good job. When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you. So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
And if we leave Quark in there, like... Oh, it's a Homestuck reference. We leave Quark in there like Gamzee in the fridge. If you know this, I'm sorry. I also did just show my whole ass. Huh. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
Oh man. Now we've got to go look for them.
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet. wait a little longer. For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Can I not it?
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet.
Yes, it is off, and we don't know why or how. Okay, here's... Yeah, I'm putting on my little tinfoil hat. This theory has absolutely nothing to go off of. But, what if Tenmyoji is Zero Senior, and he made this game for some reason? Like, he wants some benefit for Quark, and that is why Quark is here. And when things started looking bad for Quark, he, like, took Quark out of the game by, like, taking off his bracelet or something, since Tenmyoji obviously cares for Quark. Okay, I'm taking off my tinfoil hat, that was that.
When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
Oh, right. What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Sorry. Who'd be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the cyan pair.
Who's the cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
Ah, and they're missing. Interesting.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. Primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know.
Tenmyoji is Zero Senior, he could have opened one door. Just saying!
But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, but if the person
Whoops.
opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility.
See? We're like on the same wavelength.
It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
I guess we just kill time for 50 minutes and wait for them. This is still all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they don't come back. If they come back.
Okay, I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them.
Wow, Fi, such a good wingwoman pairing me up with Kate.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, alright? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. Who am I paired with again? Kay and somebody? I don't remember. Bing, bing, bing. Pantry. This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
And this is the fucking room that gave me so much trouble? Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
the time to take another sippy. I'm looking at all of my notes. There's so much going on. Lounge. Plot twist, they just got wasted. Safe closed. No one here either, huh? I made you love scotch so much I thought I might find him here drinking some. Ha ha ha. It was around that time that I noticed Kate was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Let's get a drink once you get out of here, you know? Go to the bar, have a nice drink, get pleasantly buzzed, notice that we're leaning into each other's faces very close. See where the flow takes us? Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit, I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Thanks, Lux. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
Really?
Yes,
What did you remember?
my father.
Oh. Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke. This is serious.
Sorry. So, you remember who your father was? Oh, pop out of- God damn it!
Yes,
What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So, your dad raised you?
Well,
He stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in a facility where my father worked.
Oh! Rabbit. Like Zero Jr. Rabbit. Like Zero Jr.
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older.
That's not good.
That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him. Oh. He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child back then. We develop body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and several the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own. Someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So, for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom, when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment, before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Sitting next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather, her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. Oh, the rabbit is all torn up. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot, and it will respond. But in the end, you're talking to a machine, not a person. That was what I wanted. I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. The robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman sitting outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was that I was never sure she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. Yeah, some major bot prejudice going on in this guy. I can fix him, it's okay. He just doesn't know a bot yet, you know? I can fix him. It's fine. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. For long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love with a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. That's the fucking lounge. I'm sorry, this is the lounge. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or, more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said, I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered a living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while, every day I got the family I longed for ever since I was a child. This looks like something that they showed when Dio was talking about the Myrmidons. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another, like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, bright, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. Who the hell is this? That's the old woman. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve her goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death? I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she'd been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I also intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I'd poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor and with it the entire facility. But she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved with father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. My mouth is so dry. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. It was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help her repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that, although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. I tried to explain that beyond what we could see, it was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. What I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Well, that was heavy. I'm gonna drink something. Jeez. Well, there's that K-lore I was waiting for. So the woman he was talking about was very clearly the old woman who is now dead. And the place they showed for like when they were eating was very clearly this table right there. Does that mean that Kay was raised in this facility? One of my theories was that we are in the future, right? That all of us were put into cryo sleep at some point, and now we're like hundreds of years in the future. That's why everything looks so run down and no one is around. So maybe Kay was raised in this facility while everyone else was in cryo sleep, and his father was like doing some kind of research on genetic shit. Wasn't like the founder of the Myrmidon religion also like a geneticist or something? And they were like working to accomplish their future where no one else would have to die, their utopia or whatever. And they're all clones? Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
Yeah, you sure did. It's okay, I'll listen. I'll listen to anything you have to say. It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable. but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything.
No, the details are still indistinct, especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
You can lay down on my lap. You can lay down on my lap. It's free real estate right here. What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly.
That's not horny. That was just me offering him a nice place to lay his head. That's not horny. What the fuck?
My head feels like it's going to explode. Yes.
Are you okay? Whoops.
I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Temyoji myself. Don't split up. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, look at him. Now, what did that text say? Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Oh, look at him. I would not have stopped at lap. Well, if he truly just wanted a nap, my lap is a perfect pillow for that. Once he wakes up, that's a different story, but, you know. So there was that time where Sigma was feeling like real fucking weird. He had to lay down for a while. Maybe that was something like that. Maybe Sigma is an amnesiac. Interesting, interesting. God damn it. Well, guess I better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys.
I
waited a long time and nobody showed up.
That was quite a noise. I'm sorry. It was a burp. I'm good at making noises.
Judging by your face, you haven't found them either.
Yeah, sorry. Kay was talking to me for 20 minutes about his traumatic childhood.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where's Kay?
Oh, you thought it was the game? No, it was me. Sorry. Nope, it was me. That was also me. He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. That was an awkward shot.
What's up with him?
Look at him! I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside the suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Thanks. Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? I managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole nonary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? What's her deal? Like, is she single? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. You heard that, right? That was scary.
Yeah, it came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look. That was scary.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator?
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Huh. Huh.
Thought so.
Let's go. Scary! That's scary! Oh, the options. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Okay. Why?
Because the treatment center's there.
Oh, right.
That's where Dio and Quark are.
So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. Tamiya or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd heard Quark or Dio. But they might let Dio out.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna. What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. Bing, bing. Treatment center. Got our two sleeping beauties in here. Head to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. Yep, he's still in there. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was probably getting worried for nothing. How about Dio?
Let's open his. Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good. What the hell?
Check his pulse!
I think it's a bit late for that. It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Well, damn. Rip Dio. Yeah. He's dead.
Look. The oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
Damn, that's a tough way to die. Yikes. And that means he asphyxiated. Just say suffocated, man. What the hell? Rip in peace, Grandma Killer. You won't be missed. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
We
Lion.
should go tell Kay about this.
I mean, if the person who made that noise tampered with his pod and we chased them immediately after they came down here, he wouldn't have had time to suffocate that fast. I'm just saying.
Come on, let's go.
Without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. Fi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay! Wake up! Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up. Oh, thank God, I thought he was dead for a second.
What is it?
He sounds so cute and he's all startled. He explained about how you found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why? I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna. Then who killed him if he was the murderer?
Everyone's the murderer. We're all killing somebody. The only people who could have done it are Clover and Temyoji.
There's also Quark.
What? No. That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Fi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
That's fair, I guess.
Don't give me that. I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yeah.
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope. I never left his side.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Damn! No crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
Alright, let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
His what?
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Fi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
Oh, so I'm not going with Kay? Oh, okay, I see.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center and on the way back and grab the bracelet.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
Oh, right, I need them. The yellow pair of bracelets. Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
Well, damn. I'm gonna be all alone in the room with no one else to keep me company? Shit. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You've gotta be kidding me. Well, last time when Temyoji and Clover went missing, they were handcuffed in the infirmary. This isn't funny, Fi. If you're right, then UK, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too, but
We heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
Did you get Dio's bracelet?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Uh-oh. What the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
Well, that's not good. But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure, but if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, what the hell?
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized. I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes, you're gonna be...
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those.
Oh my god, everyone's dead again.
So just...
Fuck that. You know I can't just ditch you guys like that.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? Kay's gonna punch me again, isn't he? What kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Arg! God damn it. This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had. There had? Huh? Again? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What to heck? Oh, so that's all of this branch done. And all I got was the fucking Dio ending? Jesus Christ. I played through 1/3 of VLR and all I got was this stupid Dio ending. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna call it here because if I pick it up here, I'm gonna get a cutscene, get an escape room, then get a cutscene, and then the AB game. That's like a whole thing. I don't think I can do all of that today before I get too zooted. So I'll save that for next time. And I guess we'll find out whatever the fuck happens here, and here also, eventually. That's gonna, yep, boot me right there. I don't want you. Goodbye. Okay, well, let me find somebody to raid. Hee hee hoo hoo ha ha. Thought you would get a good ending, but it was me, Dio. So true. Thank you, Mill. Let's go raid Titi. Titi is rigging a VTuber model. Okay. I didn't get any gameplay at all in today's stream, right? It was entirely just me reading stuff out loud. It just story time with Yuzu. It happens occasionally if I'm playing this game. There you go. Let's see. I'll be live again on Sunday, I think. Doing art, maybe. I haven't decided what to do, actually, so maybe I'll play VLR, maybe I won't, maybe I'll draw, maybe I won't. We won't know. I'll decide at some point, maybe. Just keep an eye on my Twitter, I'll tweet about it. Right. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. So true. So true. Yeah. Probably... Well, Pat and I have some games locked and loaded that we want to play, but I don't know when when our schedules are gonna line up. Again, keep an eye on my Twitter, @superyuzu_. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye, and say hi to Teeny for me. Bye!